and a huge welcome back to the English Flow podcast. I'm Olivia, and I'm so happy you're here today.
Hey, and I'm Ryan. This is your space to relax, listen, and practice English in a friendly and easy way. No pressure, just great conversation.
Today we're talking about one of our favorite subjects, and it's a perfect one for English learners: hobbies and free time activities. This is a topic that's all about passion and personal joy, which makes it so much fun to talk about.
Absolutely. Whether you're making small talk with a colleague or getting to know a new friend, asking about hobbies is a wonderful way to connect. It's positive, personal, and a fantastic way to practice everyday English. We're going to share our own hobbies, ask each other lots of questions, and give you all the vocabulary you need to talk about your own passions.
Before we dive into the fun, if you're enjoying our podcast and finding it helpful, please do us a huge favor and click on the subscribe button and the like button. It truly helps our channel grow and allows us to keep creating content for you. Now, Ryan, why don't we start by talking about why hobbies are so important in our lives?
Great idea, Olivia. I was thinking about this the other day. Why do we even have hobbies? For me, they're like a reset button for my brain. After a long day of work or a tough study session, picking up my guitar or going for a walk helps me relax and recharge completely.
That's so true. I feel the same way. Hobbies aren't just about passing the time, they actively bring us happiness and joy. They are something we choose to do just for ourselves, not because we have to. They keep life fun and balanced. Without hobbies, life would be all work and no play, and that can be so exhausting, don't you think?
100%. It doesn't matter if it's something active like sports or something calm like reading. Hobbies give us a chance to forget about our stress and just be in the moment. They add color and texture to our lives. They're the things we look forward to. So, Olivia, why don't you start us off and give everyone a peek into what you love to do? What are some of the things that bring you joy in your free time?
I'd love to. Okay, let me start with my favorite hobby. I absolutely love getting lost in a good book. My bookshelf is full of fantasy and mystery novels.
Oh, mystery. Those can be so exciting. What is it about a mystery novel that you love so much? Is it trying to solve the puzzle before the character does?
Exactly. I love the feeling of my mind working, trying to put the clues together. But more than that, reading is my perfect form of relaxation. It's quiet, it's calm, and it lets my imagination travel to different worlds without ever leaving my sofa. It's my go-to way to unwind before bed.
I can picture that. It sounds wonderfully peaceful. What's another hobby that fills your day?
Well, I almost always have music playing in the background. My taste is pretty broad. I enjoy everything from pop and rock to some softer jazz.
Nice. So, does the music you listen to depend on what you're doing? Like, do you have a cleaning the house playlist versus a relaxing playlist?
I absolutely do. If I'm cleaning or cooking, I'll play upbeat pop music to keep my energy high. But if I'm reading or trying to focus on work, I'll put on something instrumental or calm, like jazz or classical. Music really has the power to change the entire feeling of a room, doesn't it?
It really does. It's like a soundtrack for your life. What's a hobby that gets you out of the house?
That would be walking in the park. I love taking long, peaceful walks, usually by myself. Sometimes I'll listen to a podcast, maybe even this one, and sometimes I'll just leave my headphones at home and enjoy the quiet sounds of nature, the birds, the wind, and the leaves rustling in the trees. It's the best way to clear my head.
That sounds fantastic. I think we often forget how helpful a little quiet time in nature can be. And do you have a more creative, hands on hobby?
I do. I've recently started drawing. Now, I need to be clear. I am not very good yet, but I really enjoy it. I like to sit in the park and sketch simple landscapes or try to draw the flowers I see. It's very relaxing, and even if the drawing isn't perfect, it feels good to create something with my own hands.
That's awesome. And that's such an important point. A hobby doesn't have to be something you're an expert at. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is the joy you feel while you're doing it. I think that's a great message for everyone.
Okay, Ryan, my turn to be curious. The spotlight is on you. What are the hobbies that make you happy? What do you do for fun when the microphones are off?
Well, my biggest and longest running hobby is playing the guitar. I've been playing since I was a teenager, and it's still my main way to de stress and express myself.
That's so cool. I've always admired that. What kind of music do you like to play? Gentle folk songs or rock?
A bit of both, but I mostly play the blues. There's something about the emotion in blues music that I really connect with. For me, there's nothing better than sitting down with my guitar at the end of a long day and just playing for a little while. It really helps me unwind and process the day.
I love that. It's like a musical journal. What's another hobby of yours? I know you're pretty handy in the kitchen.
I really love cooking. It's another form of creativity for me. I especially love making Italian food. I find making pasta and pizza from scratch to be really satisfying.
That sounds delicious. Now, is cooking a solo activity for you, or is it more of a social thing?
It's actually one of my most social hobbies. On the weekends, I often cook with my family. It's a fun way to spend time together, talking and laughing in the kitchen. And of course, we all get to enjoy a delicious meal at the end, which is the best part.
That sounds lovely. It turns a daily necessity into a special event. Do you have any hobbies that connect you to nature or the outdoors?
I do. I've gotten into gardening over the last couple of years. I don't have a big yard, but I have a small garden on my balcony where I grow vegetables like tomatoes and peppers and herbs like basil and mint.
Oh, that's so rewarding. What do you like about gardening? Is it the patience involved?
It's very calming and teaches you patience for sure. But there's something almost magical about planting a tiny seed, caring for it, and watching it grow into a plant you can actually eat. And it's a great feeling to cook with herbs and vegetables that you grew yourself. The tomatoes always taste better.
I bet they do. That's fantastic. I know you have one more creative hobby, right? Something with writing?
Yes, this one is a bit more occasional. I like to write short stories. I don't do it all the time, but when I have an idea pop into my head, I like to write it down. I usually write humorous adventure stories just for fun. I might read them to my family, but mostly it's just for my own enjoyment.
I love that. It's such a great creative outlet and a wonderful way to capture your imagination.
You know, Olivia, it's fun to realize as we're talking that we have some hobbies that we both enjoy, especially when we're with friends.
That's so true. One thing we both love is playing board games. We're not talking about simple children's games. We love strategy games and complex card games. It's a great way to spend an evening with friends. There's always so much talking and laughing.
Definitely. It's a real social event. Another social hobby we share is going to the cinema. We both love the experience of watching a great movie on the big screen.
And we have similar tastes, too. We both enjoy action movies and comedies. But for me, the best part is what happens after the movie is over.
Yes, we'd love to go to a cafe afterwards and discuss the movie. We talk about what we liked, what we didn't like, the plot twists, the characters. It makes the whole experience more social and thoughtful. It's like extending the fun of the movie.
You know, Ryan, there are so many other wonderful hobbies out there. We've only talked about a few of our personal favorites.
That's so right. We should mention some other popular hobbies to give our listeners more ideas and vocabulary. For example, many people love sports. That could be team sports like football or basketball, or individual sports like tennis, swimming, or running.
And for people who like to create things with their hands, there are so many creative crafts. You could try knitting a scarf, painting a picture, or making your own jewelry. The possibilities are endless.
Then there are the collectors. Some people love collecting things like stamps, coins, vintage postcards, or souvenirs from their travels. It's a hobby that can tell a story about your interests and your life.
Speaking of traveling, that's a fantastic hobby for curious people. And it doesn't have to be a big, expensive trip to another country. Even exploring a new neighborhood in your own city or taking a day trip to a nearby town can be a wonderful adventure.
And of course, for everyone watching this, learning languages, like you are with English, is a fantastic and rewarding mental hobby. It keeps your brain active and opens up a whole new world of books, movies, and friends.
There are also so many digital hobbies now. You might love playing video games, watching movies or series online, or even creating your own digital art or videos.
And one last one I really admire is photography. It's a creative way to capture beautiful moments in nature, in the city, and in your daily life. You can tell stories without saying a word.
So, as we can see, whether it's one of these or something completely different, hobbies really do make life more colorful, joyful, and meaningful.
They really do. The benefits are amazing. Hobbies can help you meet new people who share your interests. They are a proven way to reduce stress, and sometimes they can even lead to new opportunities or skills you never expected.
So, we encourage you to take a moment and think about your own hobbies. What makes you happy? What do you enjoy doing when you have free time? And if you don't have one, maybe this is your sign to try something new.
Well, everyone, we hope you've enjoyed this relaxing chat about our hobbies. We've certainly enjoyed sharing them with you. The big takeaway is that hobbies bring happiness and balance to our lives, and they are a wonderful thing to talk about.
And now we would love to hear from you. This is your chance to practice. Please tell us in the comments, What is your favorite hobby? You can write a simple sentence like, my hobby is listening to music, or I like to play football. We read all your comments and we love learning about you and your interests.
Thank you so much for listening and for being a part of our English Flow community. If you enjoyed this podcast and found it useful, please don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, make time for the hobbies that make you happy. Thank you for flowing with us today.
Bye, everyone. Until next time.